All right, we're recording. So fucking Smoke Sesh, this is the second episode. Me and Gavin kind of like talked a little bit last time. Basically, I'll just give you all the rundown. Like the Smoke Sesh crew being our whole thing with smoking songs, you know, like we play rap, bass music, whatever, reggae, dance hall. So that's kind of like what we can do here, just really talk about anything, you know, talk about cannabis laws, talk about music, talk about DJing, what the fuck ever. I wanted to keep talking to homies outside of the You Ain't Heard of Us podcast because we're doing a little less episodes there, you know what I mean? So I kind of wanted to keep the cool talks and the history and the connection making going because it was really fun when we did it.
Yeah, it's awesome. I saw that that podcast has been doing pretty good, huh?
Yeah, man, fucking, we're starting to
do it real good.
Huh?
That's tight.
Yeah, well, we had some badass episodes towards the end of the first season, and then Reggie had a baby, so we kind of stopped for a second, and we got some fucking, I'm not even allowed to say some of the names, but we got some pretty exciting fucking people in store for this next season.
Nice.
Yeah, we did A-Train.
Yeah, the Henry one was awesome, man. I listened to that a few days ago. That shit was real good.
Yeah, he was fun to talk to because I mean I've talked to him every day almost, but we never, you know, it's questions that we never ask each other. Like, why don't you tell me everything about yourself?
Yeah, exactly. Man, me and Henry would kick it because he would come through and get weed from me like before he was like touring the fucking country and shit.
Right.
And always just bullshit, but it was also, it's never like that. It's like, oh yeah, tell me about your fucking history, and all that shit was super cool. And then, like I was telling you in the DMs, it's like I completely forgot about that fucking him calling us out on MySpace and like with Justin. But that was like right when Justin had like kind of transferred over to like trying to run everything. So it was like,
yeah, that's
when we switched from Hunter to Henry's because Justin was just trying to put everything in basically like an assembly line at that point.
Yeah.
What did he call him out for? I don't remember that. What did he call him out for?
Because he did a couple flyers for us and didn't get paid, so he went on MySpace and called out the whole Matt Classy crew and said we were fucking bums, which is the crew was called Bum Alley originally anyway, so like fuck it.
Which kind of fits perfect as fuck.
Yeah, but that's how, and then me and Henry became homies, and I just started hooking up with business like left and right. I'm like, yo, you need to work, holler at the homie, so it's been like that ever since I remember, you know.
And Justin became notorious for not paying people we booked.
Yeah, dude. But then also freaking out on people when like we didn't get paid in time.
Yeah, for sure.
I remember when I did the Dirty South and Dubbed Out 3 at Karma Lounge, my fucking my box got stolen from the door. And you know, still to this day, I'm not gonna fucking call anyone out, but I'm pretty sure it was an inside job. Like, you know, we all had people we knew running the door. So how did the fucking money disappear? Yeah, and I remember having to be like, yo, I can pay y'all half now, and I'll get you, you know, the other half, no problem, I promise. And Justin wasn't having it.
Yeah.
I think it was like $300 or something, probably $100 each. Yeah. Well, let's do some introductions real quick, man. We got Sharkweek, Irish Samurai, and Chango in this motherfucker. And it's your boy Dosage, Seabass, whatever. We started off as a DJ crew, soft history. The Smoke Sesh crew we kind of touched on, and we've touched on a lot of y'all's history in the other podcasts. I actually wanted to tell you, Chango, your fucking episode was probably like one of the best ones, like overall for the first season. But like as the time we did it, you had like the most listens, the most feedback, and even later on, like still had people coming back to listen to that episode. And I think it had a lot to do with like touching on MC culture and stuff. That's really what I heard a lot of feedback about. And so, you know, I didn't know if I ever told you that, but that was a really good episode.
That's awesome, man. It'd be cool to see the feedback and shit.
Yeah, for sure.
I also told Sebastian that you're the one who got me into the dubstep scene back in the Dizzy.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I must have known that because now after talking to Gavin, I was like thinking about it, and you at Austin's Pizza would tell me about working up at that other pizza shop, the 360 one or whatever,
Oh yeah,
like
yeah.
regularly. And I guess like I didn't really like catch that you and Gavin worked together there.
Yeah.
We all work together there. Yeah, I thought it was just you and that fucking crazy guy.
Chris,
Yeah.
wasn't that his name?
I think.
Oh, yeah,
I think
short guy? Short guy?
The guy that was always with you in the morning that would make my chais. It would be like double chai latte.
He did this like dolphin like dolphin dance and shit.
Wait, so you worked there too, Shane?
No, I didn't. I went there a couple times. I like knew Homeboy from coming out to Mad Classy. Like the guy, at least the guy that I was thinking of. So I just think it's super funny. But I was also driving through that area the other day when I was listening to the other podcasters.
Oh,
You
yeah,
didn't
shit.
come stop at my house.
No, I need to fucking get your address and see how far away you are, man. Because
That neighborhood's dope. That little Bunny Run neighborhood on the lake right there off 360.
yeah,
That's where.
I'm not too far, and I'm always driving around over there right now. So like,
Yeah, dude, I will totally send you my address because you're more than welcome to stop by and pop a smoke sesh whenever you're around. I'm always here working on tunes or taking care of the babies.
oh yeah, sick, bro. Got it.
If you ever need a diaper change, man, you know where to go.
So what
Yeah, man. What's up?
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say that. I mean, that place definitely had some memories though. But I mean, Gavin was definitely like one of the more chill people there. Everybody was pretty cool there, but they're either like weird or like too laid back or try to be adults and shit at the time. So I was like, but yeah, Gavin was cool though. Remember that shit?
I wasn't trying to be an adult. I was trying to smoke weed and make enough money to smoke more weed.
Yeah, exactly.
That part. Fucking make enough money to go downtown and spend it at the fucking at Barcelona.
Mad Classy.
Right?
Give me my 3.3% of that 10% we would split at the end of the night, bro. What's up?
Oh man.
That ended up not being too bad though, right? What were some of like the better numbers y'all did throughout that time?
We got $800 one night on like a Monday.
That's like an $8,000 Monday.
Yeah,
Right.
it was like right around. Oh, it was Halloween, right? So Halloween fell on a Monday, and I think we had done like 4 nights in a row. But that fucking Monday, the bar did like $8,000, and we got $800 out of it.
Yeah, y'all would do those.
Dude, y'all's nights were fucking nuts every single week, dude. Like,
anytime there was a 3-day weekend, it was like fucking over with. It was just
or the time shift where it would go from fucking 2 o'clock to 1 o'clock. Like, those nights were crazy too. People be fucking puking on themselves and fucking falling over. Like, it was great.
There was like a kind of an ongoing thing with Stall, where anytime we would do over $5,000, we would just throw beer bottles at the fucking wall. Do you remember yeah, it was a Justin thing, dude. He would just be drunk and he's like, yo, we did over $5,000, let's break some bottles. So we'd be standing like in front of the booth throwing bottles at the fucking opposite wall, like the back of the dance floor. I feel sorry for Sergio.
Isn't that how Homegirl got her fucking nickname? Ashley, Smashly got her nickname for fucking taking shots, throwing the shot glass down on the ground.
I did not know that. That's funny.
That's where it came from.
Yeah.
Dude, my favorite memory of Stall is sitting in fucking Barcelona during South by. I order a beer and he tells me the normal price and then turns to the next person and asks him and tells him double the price. And the guy's like, what the fuck? He's like, local, you're not.
Yeah.
I was like, bet. Fuck you, bro.
There isn't even anywhere I can go now and get cheap drinks in Austin. They all closed.
Yep.
Dude, well, it's that, and like with COVID, it's like even the spots where I would get hooked up aren't hooking it up like they used to.
Right.
Because
They're
they can't.
expecting you to spend that money.
Yeah.
So y'all are back to shows, right?
And there ain't no guest list.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's playing shows, right?
Well, that's a lie.
Yeah, no, we're playing shows. I just got told about a show that we haven't even announced yet, but I'm super stoked about coming up at the middle or end of July. So when that comes out, I'll definitely tag everybody, but that should be fun. But yeah, shows are going back on. I know.
Yeah, make sure you tag me and put it on
so-
my wall and go ahead and send it to me in a message too, even though you already invited me to the event.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna spam you the event too.
But y'all been doing the what's the arcade thing y'all been doing? What's up with that?
Oh, that's
Twitch stream.
yeah. There's not like a bunch of people that come out to that. It's just a stream.
It is, but there's people there, right? Because it's in an arcade.
Sometimes, yeah.
So
Maybe
it's not
like
a venue
4
normally.
Nah, they
Okay.
built that stage out for South by 2020 to start doing events there, and then COVID hit.
Oh,
So like they didn't do that. And then Aaron Ward does Tough Crowd or whatever. He reached out to us. I guess I did a couple shows out there randomly as a guest, and he's like, "Yo, I want y'all to like do a regular thing."
okay.
But we just focus on it like a stream, basically.
Okay.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
super cool. Gavin was our last guest out there.
I played a couple of those. I played one with Rolando and Famstar and all them, and it was a blast. And they really liked what I played. And then I came and played with y'all.
Yeah.
So I really dig
showed
that
up- and you
place
showed up
'cause
2
it's
hours
like
late,
right
no
up my
big deal.
vibe.
I said, and he showed up 2 hours late, no big deal.
Oh, okay, Lefty.
Yeah, nah, I even knew that was gonna happen. Nah, it was Patrick Ortiz's birthday, and he builds big ass speaker sound systems. So I was like, I need to go pay my happy birthdays to him before I go downtown.
You get paid to do
So-
the stream?
No. Well,
so-
they give us like part of the door and shit. But
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
there's been like 4 or 5 people show up, so we get paid like 30 or 40 bucks for it. I was like, damn, okay, cool.
Sounds about right.
Or like
Yeah.
donations, like Venmo donations and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
I checked my PayPal later, and it's like so and so, some random person gave you like a $10 tip. I was like, hey, that's nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Maybe that's where that money came from that time.
So
I remember opening up my Venmo a couple
We'll
weeks
see.
ago and being like,
Everybody tipped in the first 2 hours, so you know.
yeah. Well, no, I'm saying like this was, but like probably right around then though. It was like randomly my Venmo had like 40 or 50 bucks in it, and I was like, what? Where did
Right.
that fucking come from?
I feel like I tipped you on the Whittler stream,
Okay,
the Whit fan stream.
That's
Because I
what's
felt
up.
bad because I showed up and you were done. What but what regular shows you got going on, Shane? Are you back to business or what?
Well, I'm supposed to go back to get a regular gig tonight. I was supposed to be doing Sundays at Jack Downtown, and they like forgot to fire the guy. And they're like, well, he's actually doing pretty good, but we'll give you Monday for like the same deal or whatever. And I'm like, that's even better because it'll be fucking slower, and I'm cool with that.
Okay.
Then I
Hey,
was
if they have any open, Shane, let me know because I need to get some more regular-ish gigs and get some more monies.
Yeah, I'll fill that out for sure tonight if they remembered that I'm supposed to be there. So I have to holler.
We'll see how that goes. Well, I know some fucking like shit went down not that long ago downtown too, like the shooting and shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually supposed to start that Sunday, and that was like a Friday. What, like 14 people got shot, one person paralyzed,
16 people got shot. One got paralyzed, one got killed, I think.
Yeah,
Goddamn.
it was just off some like fucking Colleen like hood bullshit.
Underage, clean hood rat shit.
Both of the shooters were underage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what happened with those people that got busted in my apartment? So like they apparently didn't have anything to do with it. So I was looking up all the.
I don't know, because I heard that day from someone that lived in Metropolis, and they're like, SWAT's here, they're arresting
Yeah,
this
yeah.
dude.
They did like a SWAT raid in my apartment and shit in my building. But I
Oh,
was
shit.
I guess I was in
What?
Padre. I was in Padre with my family. So like when I came back, no one really said anything. But apparently
But
5 people got arrested in my apartments.
In San Antonio?
No, in Austin when I was still, that was like my last week.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, it
But-
said on Citizen
At
or
the Met?
whatever. What up?
At the Metropolis?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. I
Said
mean, that's
on-
not that crazy for the
One of them got
Metropolis.
shot the night before in the leg, and then I saw other people saying it was related to that. So I picked you up like right when I first heard. So I
Yeah.
didn't follow up with it after that. But I know they arrested the other guy in Colleen. Or one.
Yeah.
It's wild, dude.
Yeah. No shit.
I mean, like, I'm not trying to sound like, soft or something, but it's like this shit didn't happen 15, 20 years ago. It just
Yeah, no
didn't
shit.
happen. If it did happen, it was very like, damn, that's crazy,
Like one in far in between, but like
Yeah.
now it happens way too regularly, in my opinion.
Well,
That's it. I feel like it's gonna be more. It's gonna be more on the regular state. But they took away the necessity for permits and shit. You don't have to have.
Yeah,
a
you
permit
don't
to
need
do it.
permits starting September 1st because he said if there was more people, that would have been stopped. I was like, fuck no, it wouldn't have. If there would have been more people would have been shot trying to shoot the
Yeah,
other
yeah,
people.
Yeah,
Well,
that's fucking
well,
retarded.
it doesn't matter because it's illegal to take a fucking gun to in any
Into
bar.
a bar.
More than 51% or makes more than 51% of their income of alcohol. So it's like open carry or whatever the fuck the law says or not, that's still going to be illegal. You can't take your gun there. It was
Yeah.
like the whole area of 6th Street like a gun-free zone.
They should
Now
straight
they're
up
gonna,
do
now they're gonna
that.
have
Need
to
to
check
do
everybody
that.
when you get to the bars and shit. They have to check you now and shit. Probably.
A little
Fucking
box you put your gun in before you go into the bar.
It will like get a foot
It's gonna be on the
floaty.
horse saddle. It's gonna be on the side of the horse saddle in the front.
Yeah.
I'm not happy about that law because I feel like it's literally doing the wrong thing, just like him passing the whole Texas becoming the #1 crypto mining state in the country. I think that's stupid as shit too.
That's fucking shady as fuck with the electric shit. That's
Fix the
been
fucking
going on,
electrical
man.
grid before you do that, and we're fucked.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
There's a reason gas prices are lower, taxes are lower, you know, in Texas. And like, I don't know if people understand that. Like, yeah, you pay less money there, but you're making up for it elsewhere. And that's how it is here. Like, we pay a lot more money for gas, but our roads get fixed the second they're fucked up. Like, you know,
Yeah.
shit like that. Like,
Dude,
it's just
yeah.
that's less money going to the state too, which might probably is going to the police in the first place. But other than that, it just seems like a political play. It has nothing to do with actual rights.
100%.
Yeah.
And then everybody, I'm worried that everyone's gonna vote for McConaughey thinking that he's this big badass liberal stoner, but he's
Dude.
totally fucking a Trump supporter and backed the whole lie of the election was stolen from Trump.
He's a fucking asshole, dude. I've seen him talk about Austin. Like, he's like, you know, we like finding things here. We're willing to pay for them. It's like, no, you're not a fucking Austinite, first of all.
Yeah, it's like, no, we like being able to afford to fucking live here. And
Yeah, being
He
able
lives
to
down the
live-
street
able
from me
to
now.
it's just crazy.
But it'll probably happen.
I'm
It'll
not
probably
gonna
happen.
vote for McConaughey. Fuck
Well,
no.
if so, then I'll be living down the street from the fucking governor.
Oh, we can burn his house down. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, fucking A though. That shit's. It just seems like it's getting crazier and crazier. I can't wait to visit though, man. Like, I'm glad that everything's gonna be full on popping when I get down there and shit. It's been a long time. Like, I used to, you know, at least come visit twice a year or something.
Yeah.
It's been over a year. It's crazy to me. The longest I've ever not been in Austin.
Last time you were here, we went to that Earth Gang show, right?
Fuck yeah, that shit was dope.
Yeah, that shit was super good, man.
Dude, I bet that was a good show.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've
good.
blown since then, man.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
they were blowing already.
Yeah, well, the whole Spillage Village, like super group shit. It's all super
Village is the shit.
Yeah. So what y'all been well, actually, let me do this. I fucking wore my screw hat today because yesterday was June 27th.
Yeah.
Did y'all jam some screw yesterday? Smoke one for screw?
Of course. I'm
Yeah.
actually working on that Mike Jones remix, and I've got word that they're still working on trying to give you that contact info to get that acapella.
Uh,
So that's
fucking
dope.
awesome. I hope it works out. I really do.
yeah.
But you know, if not, there's hella Southside artists that fucking you can tap into. We're trying to we're like eyeballing Gerald G, Mr.
Okay.
512 for a feature, because we think that'd be a good way to kind of bring Austin into it, the Burleson shit.
Dude, check out Lone Star. That's the dude that I'm working with. He is out of Round Rock originally, but he lives in Vegas now. But he raps that fucking Texas Southside shit out
Okay.
in Vegas. He's done some songs with Lil Kiki and some other people of the crew. So that's who's actually trying to get me the contact info for Mike, and who's also working on one of my other tracks. He's putting vocals on because he just signed a distribution deal to Sony. So that would be huge. He'll do like a BMI ASCAP split with you, and that way, if he releases anything on an album, you're still getting a cut of whatever he's getting based on your work.
I wonder if that means Sony will own your song.
Nope, because he's doing a split sheet at that point. You're saying who owns what and who's getting what percentage, and then he's letting his guys work for him.
Right. So you said you had a release coming out, right? On WithFam? That's
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
got one on WidFam coming out. It's called Do Re Mi. Only because I basically made the beat, and then a dude out of, I think he's out of LA, Locks Chatterbox. I've sent him messages like multiple times over multiple years asking if it's cool if I use use audio. He's never said no, so I'm gonna roll with it until they tell me to fucking cease and desist. So
Bro, that's work for Sharkweek. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I mean, honestly, like, yeah, that we're fucking like tossing up the idea of releasing a tune that has a Cypress sample in it, and I honestly just don't think it's gonna get noticed. It's not the main part of the song; it's a bridge. You know, it's
Just
like
do it.
Well,
we're
and
gonna
then
do it.
Shit blows the fuck up. Like you're gonna.
It's a win-win either way.
If it gets like fucking dubstep popular, like no one's gonna care. You know,
Right.
if all of it's licensed for like a commercial or some shit, and you're actually making real money off of it, then there might be an issue.
Yeah,
But if
that's
it's
what
just
I think.
popular
Even
on-
then, if you're making good money on it, you might as well do it anyway, because if they send you a cease and desist or try and settle out of court, you still made money and now your name's out there. Like that's why like people like fucking get in trouble for getting like that Marvin Gaye sample, and I think it was The Weeknd or Bruno Mars. He literally stole the entire fucking track, like structure and the way it was built, and then changed a few words, and it's basically like, I don't give a shit, I made fucking $10 million off that, here's your 250,000, get off my dick.
Right.
We don't give a shit.
No,
It's
I don't
like the
think we'll
first thing
make
they
any
teach
money.
you in school on that.
I don't think we're gonna make money off of it. I think if anything, people might play it out and might get heard, but that's even a stretch.
Then you'll be all right.
But yeah, so we should have another release coming out in July. We're aiming for one a month for the whole year. That's the plan.
Nice.
Whether it's a single or a full fucking EP. This next one's gonna be a 2-track single. We got a Grimy Styles feature on one of the tunes, so I'm pretty stoked about. That's the official announcement.
That's legit.
Super stoked, dude. Long time coming. Like, I mean, I couldn't think of a more influential group to get involved with my music. You know what I mean? So I'm satisfied with that.
Oh yeah.
So it'll be a little
That's what's
split.
up.
One tune's a little jump up jungle track, and the other tune's like fucking down tempo dub, and that's the one with the Cypress sample.
That's
cool.
what's up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So look out for that. Burleson coming at you. Chango, what you got going on, man?
There's it's kind of been in the works for a little while, but it's BLD SMX, which is like it's like Builds Mix from Mexico.
Okay.
My friends crew like it's like a 4-track vinyl release actually. We're just trying to get everything worked out. Like I got some artwork.
You're getting pressed up? Is that your first time?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. Congrats.
So
That's a fucking
I'm not sure.
milestone.
I'll let you know like a date when we're gonna do the campaign on Bandcamp, because like basically like however many vinyl orders is how many they're gonna make.
Yeah, I'll
So,
pre-order for sure. Keep me posted.
For
Definitely
sure.
gotta
Yeah,
get
once we get that worked out, I mean, we're still kind of like ironing out the artwork and all that. I got Henry to do some of it, but like it wasn't really following like the kind of format that they were doing, and it was like miscommunication. So I was like, oh, I'll use it for like promo posts for myself or something like that. But
the kind of metal looking one. I think you showed me like a black and reddish like metal style Chango.
I think so. Henry posted on his Instagram a while back. It's basically because of the album or the EP's called Pandemonium. And it's
That's the one I saw.
Yeah, it's like capital hell. So I just made him do the Austin skyline, and then it makes it look like it's hell.
Yeah, it
That's
looked
dope.
dope. It looked dope, and I get it. It's it's not following the theme.
Yeah, so I mean, probably use the font he made my name in.
Yeah.
On the cover that they're gonna do, but we just gotta see what's up. I saw some recent artwork from them. They did something with a halftime D&B guy. I'm blanking on his name top of my head, but he's from Dreamers. It's like a halftime label that's real big and shit in the UK. And they did a little collaboration with him. One of the guys from the crew did, and the artwork he did was pretty sick. It's like he incorporated computer graphics and all kinds of like anime kind of style into it, but it was pretty dope. So I mean, I see where they're coming from as far as the format goes. That I wouldn't mind changing and shit. So
Yeah.
I just gotta hit Henry up again.
Yeah.
I've been moving. I just got through moving, so everything's all kind of thrown off a little bit. And then like Friday night, I threw out my back. That's why I was kind of late this morning and shit. I took a muscle relaxer last night. I barely woke up in time and shit.
Yeah,
But,
that's a bitch.
You and me both, bro.
Everything's getting back in
You're
order.
back on Friday night
Yeah.
after
Actually,
I saw you when you were having sex with Chris P.
I'm sorry. It's Saturday morning, so I saw Chris P again. We went to it was one of Guido's things where they were doing like at a bicycle shop in San Antonio, and we went down there. And all I did was get in my car, and I turned the wrong way, and I pinched something in my back. It's like, so I've been all like stuck ever since.
Yeah, that's the fucking worst.
Pretty bad.
So we'll look out for that release though, man. That's what's up. I honestly, me and DC are getting some artwork done for this release.
Yeah, that show's cool, man. I like it. That song you sent me and shit.
Oh hell
That's
yeah,
good.
the truth. This
Yeah.
one. Yeah. Word, thank you. We're kind of going in a different direction. Like a lot of our songs are going to be, going from halftime to double time or vice versa or whatever, because we want to make like songs that you can transcend genres with, like that tune to transfer from dubstep to drum and bass or whatever. But anyway, I was going to say we're getting some art done for this next release from Henry, and we're also kind of thinking about sending it out to some labels and to some people. And we're kind of like thinking, okay, we're gonna get the artwork and send it out as a package deal, but depending on who might take it, we might have to change the artwork or go with their artwork or whatever,
Yeah.
But just like we have our own concept of it, so it's like, if someone's not going to work with that, we want to just release it ourselves and do it how we want to. But I wanted to get some insight from you guys. I know, Gavin, you're like getting songs released now, but Chango's been fucking getting shit signed since before we even fucking started in this scene. So we just got a quick rundown on like how do you decide how you're gonna put your music out there? Do you have people reaching out to you? Are you still shopping music? And how has it changed from like the beginning of getting songs signed to like now, where it's just something you've been doing for fucking ever?
I mean, I usually go to somebody who, like, with Gavin, he has perfect sense, like Rolando. I mean, I feel like Rolando's very, very connected with everybody for one. So I would be like, hey man, like whoever I could think of that could possibly help me out. Because I'm really bad about shopping my own shit. Like I have so much music that nobody's ever heard.
Yeah.
That I'm like, it's not really that great a song, and I'll show somebody they'll like it. So I'm like, okay, well, because there's been plenty of times where they've actually reached out to me and it worked out great because I didn't have to do any shopping, but it's about like promoting yourself, like make sure you have everything labeled right on the song so they can, there's no mistake that it's yours.
Yeah.
Because I also made the mistake a few times too. When I have a track, I just renders the name and like version, and so someone was like, I have no idea who that was. I totally forgot you sent it to me.
Yoni told me that after I had that track come out on Subsidy in May, and I was like, oh shit, I totally didn't put Irie Samurai in that track. So when they downloaded it, it was just like Shield style. So like I've started doing that. Every track now has my name and the name of the track.
I used to have Wig Lab installed on my computer, and it automatically puts it like in the what you call it, codex of it, whatever. Like if you have it on a Serato, like it would say Chango underneath it, but you put it on any other player, like, it won't show it. It just kind of makes it automatic towards like embedded in the file.
Yeah, the ID.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't have that. The install I had doesn't work, and of course I didn't buy it. So, but yeah, man. I mean, I have so much stuff right now that I need to shop around that I haven't even tried to.
Yeah.
I had Rolando about it. He's like, yeah, it's cool, but I mean, that's really all I kind of got out of him. So I mean,
yeah.
I just need to like, I don't know. We needed to do something, make some kind of little promo. Like Nico send out hella promos to everybody and shit. So like, I don't know.
Most recent one shit. He's always working, dude. Like 24/7, like putting a bootleg out or fucking a mix or something. Seems like.
Yeah.
Well, he's doing mixes of all his own tracks too, just to promo his shit, which is cool.
Yeah.
I know people struggle with that, and I'm like, fuck it, man. If you got a bunch of good shit that sounds good together, just make a 30-minute.
I'm trying to put as much as I can in my mixes. I think I've got like 5 tracks total I can put in mixes, so I'm trying to work up to where I can get a full all original mix.
Right. Yeah, that becomes awkward too, because then you're like what tracks do I fill my set with? Like, should I, like you wind up playing just you and a bunch of Whittler tunes, and then it's kind of like maybe a little more diversity in there or more of my own tunes,
Yeah, or just like a bunch of fucking bootlegs and shit that you don't really put out or do anything with, and you just only play them out or throw them in a mix here or there, like a radio show or something.
Oh yeah, we've already got like versions of like the tune that we're gonna put out through DistroKid isn't gonna be the one we're gonna be playing live. Like we've got because the way we're collaborating, we're sending each other music back and forth remotely, so we'll have like hella versions of shit like we decided not to use, but that was a dope lead, so we'll keep that in there to bust out later, Yeah. Or if we decide to do some live shit, you can always have like hella tracks that you didn't even actually put on the release, but you can still play live.
Yeah, for sure. Well, it's like Chango was saying, he's got a bunch of stuff that like he's putting out or has put out, and then like a bunch of shit that I'll just randomly hear him DJ, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And he's like, oh, it's a new one. And it's like never hear from it again. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's the most promo I got right there, is me telling Shane that it's mine.
Oh shit. That
because there's like a snare that I'm like, I don't think I just don't show anybody and shit.
Right. Dan, we definitely we should finish one of these tunes we started. I don't know if you still have any of them, but I'm all fucking set up to actually do it. And I always talk about it like, hey, we're gonna finish that tune, and then
I never throw anything out, so I mean, I still got it. I'm sure.
I
We
fucking
had,
finally.
we had that reggae acapella you got from somebody. I remember that.
That's Soulfire tune, yeah.
Yeah.
And the one I always remember is that Amy Winehouse bootleg we started. It probably sounds fucking vintage now.
Yeah, it's probably a little dated, huh?
Yeah, for real. Like it's got some old ass operator synth in it or something.
Well, yo, when did she die, man? Put that shit out on the anniversary of her death or on her birthday.
That's true.
Yeah.
You have to capitalize on the death of someone. Fuck it. Boy, what Travis Scott just put fucking Pop Smoke all over a bunch of Dior shit, and everybody's stoked on it.
That shit's dope, dude. I can't. I mean, that's fucking hard for sure. You fuck with the Chicago drill scene much?
I'm like, well, Detroit shit is like the weird shit that's popping right now. I haven't followed like Chicago shit specifically.
Okay.
But Detroit is like, and they're actually Flint, Michigan specifically is like going fucking crazy at the moment with just like the most good, most like fucked up bars.
I was just watching someone on like Vice or something from Flint. Fuck, I can't remember who it was though, but I've been heavy on the drill, man. It's just like the UK and American drill, but specifically like kind of branching out off like the Chicago drill. Have you heard this dude Dusty Locane who came out and sounds just like Pop Smoke? And he's like it's
real familiar.
It's his friend and shit too. It's kind of weird.
All that shit, same like gang and that, same gang like Woo Crew and all that.
Man, he doesn't say anything about Woo, but he fucking growls and shit. He does the same fucking ad libs too.
Fucking growls and shit.
Well, if you listen to Pop Smoke, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Fucking. Anyone got any other music they want to touch on or anything?
Dude, Joyner Lucas is killing it.
Yeah, for sure. JJ's always put me on Joyner.
I think Joyner Lucas is constantly just jerking himself off, man. I like this shit when I first heard it. He did like this one track like years ago where he raps it all forwards and then like halfway through he just says all the words in the opposite order and then like it all makes sense. And I was like, yo, that's fucking super sick. It's some like super nerdy fucking like real hip hop rap shit. And I thought he was super talented, but then I think lately he's just like fucking turning himself off.
Dude, I want to fucking remix that Winter, I think it's Winter Blues or whatever track, and do like a reggae version of that shit.
Yeah.
Like there's a track where that dude works real well. So
there's that track where that dude does where he like tells a story about some kid that got shot. Like he like is in Detroit or something like that, and he gets like lured into some vacant house or something like that, and the dude ends up shooting him with a shotgun and he lives through it. It was like a real story that happened, and the guy just like Jordan Lucas like raps the whole situation. It's pretty
situation. That's crazy.
But it's dope. It's the version from the kid's point of view first, and then it's the version from the guy who shot him's point of view second. It's like the second half of the song.
Oh, I think
pretty cool though.
YNW Melody did something like that with the Murder on My Mind and then Mind on My Murder, and then he went to jail for killing 2 of his friends.
Oh shit!
What?
Yeah. So.
Damn.
You got them hue lights up in your house or what, Shane?
Yeah, in this room I've only got one. I've got like 11 or 12 of the bulbs total, but in the studio I've only got one lamp with it right now.
We've got 4 in the studio, and we just put a big ass LED bar underneath the couch so the couch glows.
Oh, sick. I've been wanting to get one of the gradient strips for my TV. I have 2 of the play bars on the TV, and like that shit's rad, but
I need to see that because I haven't seen the play bars or those strips. We just have like an old ass show LED that has fucking a whole bunch of LEDs in it that changes colors.
Oh, cool. I love the hue shit because it just all syncs together. And like I have the play box, so it's like anytime I'm playing a video game or watching a movie or whatever, like
you lucky bastard.
Go with it. Yeah, it lights up the whole wall. It's fucking sick.
That's dope. I just got the fucking Windows Media Player visualizer rocking.
Boom.
Dude, you gotta get. So they have a cheaper version of those called the Wizzy lights or something. They're like $20 a light, and they do the same thing that the fucking Hues do. We have those in our hallway. Like our whole upstairs is all LED color changing lights, and we can do it if we want to.
Wise is good. I have their security cameras. They're cheap.
Okay.
They're like the Wise security cameras are like $30, and they're like real good quality. And their subscription for it's like $1 or $2 a month. Or no, it's like $1 per camera.
That's dope.
Yeah, so like those are fucking convenient. I just basically whenever I leave, I'll just like talk to my dog through the microphone and see if she responds.
I have the Ring cameras that I can do that through. Or wait, maybe it's the Kuna that I can do it through, not the Ring. I have a couple different ones because they fucking change them all the time.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Cool guys. We'll probably just wrap it there unless any of y'all got anything else.
I miss you guys.
We're playing a drum and bass show at some point in August.
What?
I said me and Chango are playing a drum and bass show like out in public at some point in August.
Let me get y'all this fucking tune that we just wrapped, the Grimy Styles collab. I might have to give you an unfinished version of it, but if you want it, I'll send it over.
We only take Final Master, dog. Sorry, man.
Final Master.
I can get it mastered.
I'm just playing, dude. I'm just playing. I'm playing first Friday this week coming up in San Antonio at a CBD shop called Remedy.
Badass.
Oh,
Yeah. The last time we
What's
did it was pretty good. It was like the first Fridays in San Antonio was always pretty. And this last one was pretty good. It was like my buddy Guido sells his food there and shit. He does like empanadas and like chicken on a stick, all the like fiesta style food and shit.
Fuck yeah.
And he's doing it again this time. It's like supposed to be like chill music. I was just gonna play some dubstep and just be like, hey, it's not bro step, so it's chill.
now I got a reason to bring my thumb drive down to San Antonio.
That's
Fuck
Friday?
Yeah,
This
it's Friday.
Friday?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I'll have this out probably maybe the night before Friday. I'll try and shoot for getting this out, so it'll actually be
Cool.
fun. Dope though. Fucking already getting some shows and shit. I didn't really ask you about your move. Like, how do you feel about the change going back home and shit?
I dig it, man. I mean, it's like just here, kind of. Like I said, I throwing on my back kind of messed it up a little bit. I haven't even really been able to like set up my room yet, but I mean, the room I'm in, it's real spacious, and I can get loud as fuck, and it sounds good. And
Dope.
that was like my main concern with it. You know what I mean? My roommates, I've been friends with my roommates since I was like 16 or something like that. So I mean, me and him know each other pretty well and shit, so it's all good. And then like we're just kind of hanging out, and I was like, I'm gonna go with my mom to eat some dinner real quick. I'll be back.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's definitely some shit I miss, man, about being home for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, haven't had that in 17 years, man.
Chango, you should go see if there's a joint chiropractic in San Antonio. If so, go see them. It's $69 a month for 4 pops, $10 a pop after that. So
They
like,
talk about it like
and they're
it's
all fucking over. Like I will go to.
you
Austin
get a break.
and they save
Where's
me
the
life.
price break? Is there a price break at 10 pops?
10 pops are
I
$8.
wish. But I mean, you only if you stay on top of it, you usually need like 4 to 6 a month just to kind of keep up with it and keep your back
God
in.
damn, it's worse than my weed smoking habit.
Bruh. It's like $89 at the most if you're getting two extra pops per month.
That's a lot of ounces. Speaking of cannabis, I want to shout out our sponsor real quick. Topofthegalaxy.com. It's an online smoke shop. Fucking, this is the first time I'm shouting it out because it's the first time we're doing it. There's a discount. It's Yahoo, YAHOU, like you ain't heard of us. And you get 20% off if you go to topofthegalaxy.com. Every purchase you make, they plant a tree and they give discounts to medical marijuana patients. So like super cool people. And
The right
totally
kind of
worth
trees,
supporting.
or
Huh?
Said the right kind of trees, or
No, they plant real trees.
Good trees, motherfucker. All right.
But they support medical marijuana patients. So like, even though that, you know, they're operating out of Texas, they will recognize other states' patients. And I think they supply CBD and stuff too, but it's, you know, anything you want, you can reach out to them and they'll stock. So it's just,
that's dope.
at this point, like, unless you got a homie you're buying your smoking supplies from, I'm not even trying to go to the fucking smoke shop, bro. Like, I'll buy my glass from my glass blowing homies, but all my other supplies, like, I order. So yeah, Yahoo is the discount code, 20% off. And yeah, they're sponsoring the Smoke Sesh podcast, and they're sponsoring You Ain't Heard of Us too.
Sick.
So
Nice.
pretty cool stuff. You can find us, You Ain't Heard of Us, on YouTube, anywhere else you listen to podcasts. The Smoke Sesh podcast will just be posted on that platform, video on YouTube and audio everywhere else. Shane, where's your shit at? What's your social media handle, man?
I'm just at Sharks512 on everything, pretty much. At Shane-Sharkweek on Venmo, you know.
Yeah. Gavin, where's your music at, man? Where can people find you?
Same thing. If you just search Irie Samurai, that's me on everything. Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, Facebook, anything.
Cool. Chango.
I have my SoundCloud's at Chango Chango-X, which I need to change apparently. And then I have Chango my class, everything else.
Oh shit, that's true, huh? Yeah, the ATX. You can just take the A out.
Nah, bro, just rep that shit. Who cares?
Yeah.
That's true. I thought about that too. Like when I gave up Dosage Beats for a second on Instagram, someone swiped it, which they're kind of fucked because I have it everywhere else, but it was gone. And I was like, damn, like I need something to set myself apart, So I couldn't do the 512, so I did the YAH for You Ain't Heard. To change your handle up, it just complicates things.
Yeah.
Forever,
fuck it.
Yeah,
I
no,
went through that
fucking
shit
A.
once.
You still have the "I'd" in your shit though on
I
SoundCloud.
can't. So
right?
that's the thing with SoundCloud. Like SoundCloud, you could change it once and then you can't change it again. So like I changed
think
it
they've
way back in
changed
the
that
day.
since you
Okay,
tried.
I'll have to change it.
Yeah,
then.
check that out. Chango's gonna have to check it out too, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, we'll try and get back on here in, I don't know, a week or two or a month or something. If you guys can think of anyone you want to have on to talk to, like if someone's got something going on, like we'll talk to anyone. It's it's Smoke Sesh Crew, you know what time it is. Anyone can come through. And we'll keep them short and sweet. It's just easier that way. Unless we're interviewing someone, I guess. But there's lots of people we want to have on. But if you have any ideas, just reach out to them.
I got a really good idea. Someone to have on, Lefty.
I didn't even tell him about this one because what's the point of getting flaked on again? Maybe we'll do one in person when I come to
Maybe
Austin.
if we talk to him and talk about him enough on it, he'll finally show up to
Right.
one.
You just
Maybe-
summon him like fucking Bloody Mary. Like left.
But we should do an in-person smoke sesh like when I come through. Maybe we could even do it like backstage at Flamingo or something. Like come through early. I know they'd let us do that. That'd be pretty rad.
If we're popping enough, we could just do it on stage and charge for the fucking cover.
Yeah, if you're slick about it, you just don't ask them, and you can do it.
Yeah,
Show up
do it.
before that. That's true. All right, cool. Yeah, and also linktr.ee/ You Ain't Heard of Us. You can find this shit anywhere. But that was the Smoke Sesh Crew number 2. You know what to do. All right, peace, y'all.
Yep.
Yeah.
Figure out how to fucking work this shit. All right.